Welcome to the Mental Edge. My name is Sam Kachru. I'm a sports mentalist, and along with that, I'm a sports astrologer, which means that I can actually read your chart and understand the personality type, your characteristics. I understand you as a person and help you from there on to achieve the best you can through your skill in your preferred sport. Isn't it fascinating when we marry both sports psychology and sports astrology together? That's a unique combination, but let's talk about the very serious question of today. You have asked a question where you're asking the fact that almost everyone today, and it's very fairly prevalent, is going through mental trauma. And I want to pick this topic properly today. I want to talk about the fact that we talk about physical injuries all the time, but who talks about the mental injuries? Who knows that we are psychologically injured right up here in the head? Who's taking care of that? Are you talking to a friend, a parent, or a coach, whoever you're close to? Do you know what to talk? Is someone asking you the right questions? Are you getting fixed over here? Because I'll tell you what, why did we pick up sport? Because we loved it. We loved playing what we did. You loved golf, tennis, cricket, swimming, something at the end of the day. You loved feeling the ball in the middle if you were timing it with like a cricket bat, right? That sound when that ball makes when you hit a driver while playing golf, it's phenomenal. But more often than not, we forget why we picked up the sport and we get super competitive. And that's where we lose all our focus. We need to bring our focus back. So what did I do? I picked up 14 mantras of my own and put them into a document which I share with all the people that I talk to. So whoever comes in and talks to me through a video call or comes and meets me personally, because I reside in Delhi, I live in Delhi, whoever comes across physically, I talk about my 14 mantras to start off, and I'm going to take you through that today, where we're going to help you psychologically repair your head. Let's start with the first mantra. Managing positive emotions. We need to make sure we're always positive. We need to make sure that we don't let any negative thoughts clutter us. Now, I'm not going to go into full details on all the points because that will take an eternity for me to do, for which you'll have to consult me and sit with me at a later point in time. You can see the details over here that I put across in this video as well. You have an email address, you have a website address, and you can contact us through various other means, and we'll try and slot a time for you for that. Let's move to the second point. So let's overcome fears and anxieties. It's normal. Trust me, it's normal to feel the pressure. Everyone feels it. Rafael Nadal feels the pressure. Phelps used to feel the pressure. You're not alone. Understand that. Talk about more later. Let's move to the next point. How to win those key moments in sport. Now, if you can win key moments where you stay in the present and not in the future, you're going to be a champion. How to develop that champion mindset? That's important. My next point is slow down and don't try harder. It's the other way around. Don't try harder. Be within your limits. Slow it down. Calm down, because when you take decisions in life as well, not just in sport, where your mind is still, it's calm, it's cool, you'll take better decisions. Just like MS Dhoni, whoever follows cricket will know MS Dhoni actually takes a step back in a high pressure game, calms down, takes a beautiful call, and invariably it's the best call that he could have taken. My next point is extremely important. It says success is a daily diet. It's in everything that you do. It's a very deep topic and subject. It takes a long time for people to understand that. The quicker you understand it, the better you will be at any game that you're playing, because you need to understand that all those small things that you're doing add up to the larger thing that you want to achieve in life. So do not just look at a result of a particular match or a competition, whether it's team sport or individual sport. Look at the larger picture of life. Look at what you did today. Did it add to where you were yesterday or not? If it added just this much more, it's a successful day in the preparation of doing things better and better. Next point being build character. It's extremely important to build your character. If you are a strong person, if you are so sure of your skill, because skill everyone has, but majority of the people are not sure of their skill. So when they're not sure, they don't execute it the way that you can. If you develop that self-confidence and the belief in yourself, build your character, build your inner self. That leads me to the next point. Build your inner coach. remember one thing. Your coach cannot always travel with you, especially if you're playing a team sport. In an individual sport like golf or tennis, yes, the coach can go along with you, but it is expensive. You need to do away with them as well at many times. But in a team sport, you just can't carry your coach with you. Are you coaching yourself? Do you know how to coach yourself? Have you been taught how to coach yourself, not just physically but mentally as well? How do you prepare for a game? That's what we're going to talk about more. One of the key points I want to also talk about is throwing out toxicity. Anything which is negative needs to be just thrown away. We shouldn't talk about it. We should think positive, be positive, look completely internally charged. And that's when we're going to be at our very, very best. Moving on, you should feel your feelings. Yes, you need to feel your feelings. Let your emotions out. Don't hold them back. Don't make yourself become so inclusive in life that people can't approach you, you can't explain things to them, and they can't ask you questions at the end of the day. If you become a more open personality where you're ready to accept your faults because you want to learn more, along with that, you're ready to explain your emotions. You're ready to cry it out sometimes. Maybe you were in a final of a tennis tournament and you lost that match. Maybe you were trying to make a putt and you just couldn't make it. Or maybe you were trying to bowl a yorker and you couldn't execute it in a cricket match and it went for 6. Doesn't make you a bad player. It just makes you learn from here. Toxicity will only make you further toxic in life. Negative. Become positive, do positive things, and it will show and reflect in your game. And remember, you need to take responsibility. Don't shirk it away, don't run away from it, don't blame game onto others, because blame game is negative. It's all negative. Leadership comes from people who actually accept the responsibility, take it on, and then at the end of the day, achieve with that responsibility on their shoulders on a continual basis. All these factors is something that we want to talk about more and more, but with limited time, I'm just giving you small ideas. Lastly, I'd like to talk about breaking through a fixed mindset. You can't have a rigid mindset in life. The day you have a rigid mindset, you'll realize that you're stuck. You can't grow any longer. So look at that as well. Take care of yourself. Consult me if you think you want to go into every detail of these, if you want to understand how positive manifestation can happen, how I can help you in your game on a mental note, not just physical. Understand one thing, I understand sport. Trust me, I do. Having played sport, having studied sports psychology, having studied sports astrology, I know what I'm saying. So it is to your advantage if we get on a video call, or we can always talk in person as well if you're living in Delhi in India. Take care of yourself. Catch up soon.